Hello, everyone. Welcome to Neva's 24-hour reading and productivity sprint, part 2. We have the wonderful Katie joining us, and of course, Neva's here. How are we feeling, guys? What is the plan for tonight? What are you up to, Katie?
I feel like I've had a whole day. I did sprint earlier, and I watched Scream with my YouTube members, and now I'm cutting out more TBR cards because I'm planning to film my TBR tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. What am I reading today? See, Neva knows what I want to be reading, but
I too want to be reading them, but I feel we should wait for Brittany.
We have to, as good friends do. So now I'm like, what do I read? So like literally, it'll be a surprise to all of us. I have no idea yet. None.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I'm also like that at the moment. It's just kind of like I'm doing stuff, I'm listening to an audiobook, but also I'm in the middle of 3 books. So I would like to sit down and read, but I have too much to do that. So we're just hoping for the best, really.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that tonight, but that's okay. Let's see who is here with us. We, of course, have our resident Christina, not feeling the best, so just lurking on the playlist and resting. Thank you for joining us. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you for just being here. We love you so much. And thank you for all the reminders. I'm currently in the middle of all of my laundry, so this is happening. And this is the playlist link. Hello, Glenda. How you doing? Hoping Christina feels better soon. Hello, Sadia. And some NetGalley November announcement plugs. I need to do my TBR today. I need to finally put it together. I'm just scared to like see it all come together. I just don't want to look at that. And because I'm doing the bingo board, I'm really going to see it all together. So it's just going to overwhelm me, but it is what it is. I've done this to myself. I really can't blame anyone except myself. So we're okay with it.
Just take it, one section at a time.
Yeah.
Something is better than nothing. So when you look at things from the outside, it always looks like a lot. But then I try to remind myself that checking off just one thing is already amazing.
Yeah, progress. Any progress is good progress. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it though, because I have been reading a lot of arcs lately and I've been having a great time. So I just need to remember to review them and we'll be good.
Why is that so hard? Like that is my least. It's literally what I do. Like all I have to do is talk about books. But for some reason, I have so many to do literally right now. And I'm like, but I don't, but like, no.
But I think for us, it's the actual, because I can articulate myself like in a vlog. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm making a vlog as I read a book, right? Or even when like I do my coffee and book chats, like those are all books that I'm either reading or have finished in the week of which I'm filming the book chat. So like I can articulate like how I felt about it. But if you expect me to do, like, I don't do wrap-ups because I feel like it's like people want me to explain like why I liked books. Month.
Yeah. It's hard to when we like leave it all, like we read it and then we go on to the next book. You forget a lot of stuff and they all kind of blur together sometimes. So
most of the time I look back on my month and I'm like, oh, I did read that book.
Yeah.
Like I look at my month and I'm like, when did I read 9 books this month? And then like I look through the books and I'm like, oh, I did read all of these. It just feels like half of these I read them 6 months ago. So
yeah, Adam just read Quicksilver and he was like, yeah, so some of those spicy scenes. And I'm like, Adam, I read Quicksilver last year. If you think I know how to differentiate between what happened there versus all the other, sir, give me something. What happened?
Like you have to give me like a description of what you're talking about.
Something very specific. Yeah.
Or he'll be like, oh, I really like that one character. And I'm like, sir, I'm going to need you to be so for real.
That's like my boyfriend read.
All the names are the same. Like,
my boyfriend listened to God of Malice. God of Malice, like as an audiobook. And he was like, haven't you read this? And I was like, yes. but I read it last year with Nicole. So like, so he's like, the beginning of this was crazy. And like, I remember the beginning.
Yeah.
And then he was like, do you like this book? And I was like, I gave it 3.5 stars because I felt like the further in we got, the more like simpy the dude got, and it just annoyed me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, oh, okay. But like, if he'd asked me for like a description of anything, I would have been like, I'm so sorry, but I've read 80 books since then. I have no idea.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I love about like when it's like, okay, so if you want my thought, I just want to leave like a meme. I just want to show memes on how I felt. That would be so fun. Where's that platform?
Yeah, that would be good. I feel like that would be a lot more to the point, and just overall you would get it a lot quicker and it would save us a lot of time.
I just think it's so relatable where you'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't read that book, or maybe that would be like emotionally devastating. I love a good meme.
Yeah.
But there's probably a lot of legal issues where that can never exist, but I wish.
Hello, Jamie. Jamie actually said, I think last week on my sprints, how good doing like voice to text when you're writing your reviews, just or as you're reading, like it's just so helpful, which I think is a great idea. And every time I write a review, I'm like, why didn't I do this before? So I just need to remember to do that, and I think it will change my life, but we're yet to try. Oh, you're muted.
No, sorry, I was talking to people in the room.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hello to Ro.
Hello.
Lots of people saying hi to Katie. Hello, Kobe. Well, I have something that I can't speak about at the moment, but I'm celebrating somehow. But yes.
I mean, you'll definitely see me on the Clothes House Friends for Fable in my costume.
Yay. That's so fun to do that.
It's gonna be so fun. And I'll have like a wig on and stuff. Listen, so much. It's fine. So yeah, Ari is going as Princess Red from Descendants Rise of Red. That's what Ari's going as. So I had to order her a wig because Walmart did not have a wig. They had like the costume and the time turner clock thing, but no wig. And I was like, why would you do this to me? So I asked her if she wanted me just to spray her hair. And she wasn't too keen on that because that spray doesn't like wash out immediately.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's fine. So I found the wig that actually like goes to her costume. It's like the same brand or whatever. It was like $9. So we ordered that. That'll be here on Wednesday. So it'll be here in time for Halloween. And then I told her like, once Halloween is over, dude, you can use this and you can like dress up in it. I don't care what you do with it, but like you cannot wear it. Well, she's going to get to wear it tomorrow to the Halloween thing. But like as soon as we get home, she's taking it off.
Yeah.
So just so we can keep it nice. But we're going to go trick or treat with her little friend.
Cute.
That she proposed to, apparently.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I took her for a play date and his mom was like, yeah, so he brought home, I'm not gonna say his name tonight, but she was like, my son brought home this ring and I'm afraid that like it means something to you. It meant nothing to me. It was some costume jewelry that like my mother had. May she rest in peace. But like they brought it to me and apparently they tried to return it last year. She gave him this ring last year. So they tried to return it to me last year. And then he just ended up with it like 2 days later. So like they gave it back to Ari and then she gave it back.
I also like that they're doing a long engagement, like a whole year.
No, so listen. So I was like, oh, I didn't realize that they were engaged, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his mom was like, oh, yeah. She was like, but they said that they have a plan. So they are not going to get married until they can both drive because they need to be able to get to the truth in order to get married. And I was like, listen, y'all make it the next like 8 to 9 years. relationship. I will sign off on this. Okay, y'all go do what you do. Like, but I asked his mom if they wanted to trick or treat with us, and she was like, "Oh yeah, sure, whatever." So
that'll be lovely.
I'm invested in this love story, so keep you posted.
I knew Katie would be. I'll start a group chat and I'll just give y'all the updates because I'll tell y'all like outside of the internet. Well, not outside of the internet, but like not online, what this child's name is. And like it is very cute. Like we went over there, they had like a little play date. They made us some food, play food. Yeah. What are you doing for Halloween, Katie? Anything?
What was the question?
Are you doing anything for Halloween?
No. I want to. I'm so sad about it. Like, I would love to go to, like, when I was younger, we grew up in the wilderness, so, like, there was nothing to do, but, like, people had farms, so we would do all sorts of haunted houses and haunted mazes. Like, it was routine, tradition. Now that I'm an adult, life is not fun. And nobody does Halloween parties anymore that I know because they're boring. Maybe I need better friends. That might be the first step. But yeah, I would love to dress up. One of my relatives, their whole family does family costumes, and that's the level of cool I want to be.
Yes.
The cats we tried, my mom bought them bunny ears for Easter. They won't put those on, so I don't think they're going to dress up with me. So it's just me and Adam. It limits. What did I said I wanted us to dress up as something this year, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. When it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But it's
well, I mean, Margaret did say that costumes are hardly encouraged for the Fabelin closeout months.
I know, but at this point, I didn't pre-plan, so like I would have had to start shopping months ago.
No, that's fair. Here's the thing: she said that costumes are hardly encouraged, and I was like, is it okay that y'all, I mean, you're not going to see anything like scandalous, okay? Don't get crazy. But I was like, is it okay that y'all are going to see like way more skin than you usually do? Because like this shirt that I have, like, is not, like, it doesn't, I mean, it covers everything that's important, but like.
So I guess tune in to find out. That's,
But like I can't, I mean, probably the only other time I've ever shown that much skin on camera was like in the summertime when I happened to wear a sundress and I didn't think about the fact that it was going to make me look like I was naked on the top because of the like 2 spaghetti straps and the way that the camera cut me off. You couldn't even see them.
It's the naked stream. It's fine.
But I was like, you know what? I've already filmed the vlog clip. If someone says something, and I remember in the vlog clip, I was like, I do have a dress on. Okay.
I think I remember that.
You just can't
because I remember thinking, like, are you naked? Like, I mean, sure, but
scandal.
No. Well, and then I remember my brother, he had walked in and he was like, I don't think they're going to be able to see, like, that you have a dress on. And I was like, yeah, I realized that, but I already filmed the vlog clip. So.
Yeah.
If someone reports me for being naked on the internet, I'll be like, I promise you, I had a dress on.
Kristen has snacky snacks and put her unicorn robe on. Lovely. That sounds perfect. Glenda's in the middle of Blood at the Root on page 201, 414. Lovely.
The cough thing is never going to die. I feel because Kristen came on to my sprints and Vanessa was in the comments and she was like, hello, friends and enemy, or friends and frenemy. And I was like,
I literally almost bought a like raven like stuffed animal and I was like, okay, calm down. Like you know. But I thought about it.
Listen, Katie was really going to she was going to own the bit. She was really going to do it. You could have done it, Katie.
I know no way to be like halfway, right?
Me either.
So
we were just talking about this the other day because I was talking about like diamond painting stuff. And like, here's the thing. I diamond painted for a single week. Like I got one diamond painting done because it was just like a budget kit, right? I diamond painted for a single week and then proceeded to spend like $500 the next week on pens and more diamond paintings and like storage solutions. Like I don't know how to half do things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm either going to do the thing or I'm not doing it at all. Like, there's no in between.
What's the point if you don't have all like the fun accessories and the fun little things for it? Like, there's just no point.
And then I was like, oh, I can do whipping chats. Now I have to have like cute trays and cute pins.
Yeah.
You know, I have to influence other people to buy these things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did good because I bought enough.
And then I got Katie doing it. I got Brittany doing it. And it's not like Brittany's favorite craft, mind you, but like she does it, you know. Crystal started diamond painting like around the time I started doing whipping chat. So I was like, listen, I just got everybody into doing this with me.
Yeah. Now
it's become like a whole family hobby.
Yeah. I just know that I'll go ham on it. Like, I will spend so much money if I start. I won't be able to stop.
See, I've just been like, literally my favorite pen, Small Shop, came out with a Wicked pen. I'll send it to you so you can see the picture because it's awesome. I sent it to Katie earlier. And I literally was like, I know how this pen shop works. They make one of a pen and then it will sell out. But if you can catch the pens before they sell out, you can usually like message them and see if they can remake it. So I messaged them and I was like, I cannot afford this pen for a few months. Like, I have Christmas I have to do and my birthday and stuff is next month. So like, I don't have it right now until like probably like February, right? So I was like, if this sells out before I can buy it, can you remake it? And they were like, yes. So I have a screenshot of the pen so that if they're like, we don't remember what pen this is, which like, how would you not remember? I can be like, you know, the Wicked pen that has like, because it's like this, right? Where it has like the stuff in the middle. Yeah. But there's like one half is green for Glenda or for Alphabet, and one half is pink for Glenda. And then there's like a gold, like I think it's supposed to be like the yellow brick road in between, so that the two colors, the green and the pink, don't mix together.
Nice.
And I was like, I have to have this pen.
Yeah.
But it's also like $95, which is not a crazy amount because like it's a small shop. Yeah. But then like when you start doing like conversion prices, like for, you know, Australians or like UK people, like y'all are spending like a couple $100 on a pen.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have enough pens at this point. I could switch my pens every week or every day, but it's fine.
Jamie got distracted from sprints trying to organize my collection of crime books on my shelves. Got a bag full of paperbacks today to add to them, but got 59% into The Nun's Tale by Candace Robb. Nice. Well, I'm glad you could get your stuff done anyway. Hello to Chris. Hello. About to start a new book. Awesome. What is that book? Let us know. Yes, we love the delusions. Cat's also being very clingy. Fair. We've got my dog asleep on the ground currently here, right next to me. She will not leave my side today. Hello to Camilla. I'm still reading The Outsider by Stephen King. Nice. Very on brand for spooky season. We love it. Yeah. That's right. We've just got to have faith in ourselves and it'll be fine.
Listen, at this point, I play the TBR game because I like to play it. And then it's just like my pile of possibilities. Will I read these books by the end of the month? Your guess is as good as mine.
True.
Christina says hello to Neva and Katie. Hello to Jessica, currently sitting down with Grandma for a bit. Then we are all going to the pub for a nice dinner. Very good. That sounds great. A lovely Saturday night for you. Lots of hellos. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. I'm sure it will be good spending time with them. Have the same thoughts, Neva. I pick up a book I think was new, but then Goodreads says I read it 2 years ago. I'm like, when did I read that? I do that sometimes with audiobooks. Like I start listening to it and then maybe 20% in, I'm like, I've heard this before. Like,
I realized this year that I needed to slow down because last year I picked up a book for the Amazing Readathon that Storygraphs that I'd already read. So I was like, okay, if I've read it, like, and I comprehended what I read, then when I start reading it again, at some point, like I'll run into, because like this happened to me with the Addicted series. I had already read book 2, but thought I'd only read book 1. And I started reading book 2 and I was like, oh, I do remember this part. Oh, I highlighted this part. Like I had clearly already read it, right? Fireborn, I remembered nothing. I'm sure I probably read it for Amazing Readathon, because that's what it said, was that I read it for Amazing Readathon in like 2023, so the first year. But listen, I also read the first 2 books and the little novellas that went in between them of the Jacksonville Rays. And I'm gonna be real, Jacksonville Rays took over my 2023. So
I have heard good things about that.
Never heard of it. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, Katie, if we've been friends this long, if you've never heard of Pucking Around,
I've read it. Remember?
You didn't like it. It's fine.
We don't talk about the part. We talk about the part that I read it.
I am glad that you read it, because here's the thing. I just want my friends to read all my favorite books. You don't necessarily have to like them. You can even tell me why you didn't like them. And I might agree with you that I understand. Because honestly, a lot of people's gripe about Pucking Around is that it's too long. And you want to know something? I understand. I just didn't care about the length because I loved the book. So
yeah, which is good. That's what happens in your favorite book. You will literally read about them forever and not care about how long it is.
Right.
But yes, that book is too long.
It is very, listen, it should not be 800 pages. Okay, that's crazy. That's a crazy length. Well, you know what? Emily Rath will always be my queen, so it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Jessica tried to start reading my random country book today. Didn't have the spoons for it. Tried to listen to some Santa Smart, but then her grandparents arrived 20 minutes ago. Yeah, no Santa Smart with the grandparents. Fair enough. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? What are you reading today? Flip Trick by M.O. Jones. Nice. I hope you're enjoying it. Tia, not Ari being married. Sorry, engaged.
Listen, she was like, you have to be best friends with this kid's mom. And I was like, asking a lot. I mean, they're very nice people, his parents, you know. But then they told me that, and I was like, oh, interesting. I'm like, I wasn't mad about it, but Ari was like, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to be mad. And I was like, bro, you are 8 years old, dude. Aww. If y'all last until you're like 16, 17 years old,
great. Good for Ari getting a good set of in-laws, though. That's half the battle right there.
That's what I'm saying. Because I went over there and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so awkward. Like, I'm just gonna be sitting here for like 2 hours. No, we literally lost track of time. We were there from 4:15 until almost 8 p.m.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, we have to go home. Like, you have not eaten. You have school tomorrow. Like,
nice. Hello to Gigi. It was very cute. Hello, have 54 pages left in Grave Empire after I finish my book. I'm heading to bed. It's late where I am. Fair enough. I hope you get to finish this in the first sprint if you've not already muted us and just kept reading. Yes, very cute stuff. Have 22 pages left of City of Ghosts, then we'll be starting Tunnel of Bones. Love it. Are you enjoying City of Ghosts? This is a B. Schwab that I haven't read, so I would like to know. Dressing up in a costume, watching Halloween movies, and getting ready for the trick-or-treaters that come. Nice. It has a unicorn horn and ears, so it's my Halloween costume. Fair. Kristen didn't greet Katie with Coco one day, and she was confused. Yeah, well, if it's your signal.
It's like, is she mad at me? Like, what happened?
Are we not friends anymore?
Yeah.
Vanessa and I call each other frenemy on a Study With Me stream all the time too, and most are not part of the reading community. Everyone's like, oh, are you guys okay? Friendship stuffed animal. Very cute. Well, that's perfect. That's friendship right there.
I already have a friendship tattoo, so you better believe I would absolutely do more. I want a whole, like, my game plan is to do a whole sleeve. I really want to do finger tattoos, but my friend who's a tattoo artist said that they are really hard to maintain.
They are. Yeah. They tend to fade really fast.
But they're just so cool. Like, anybody who has their hand tattooed, I'm like, I want to be besties with you. You seem
honestly awesome. I too like finger tattoos. Like, I like the way that they look.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you have to go in like every other month or something. Like, you have to go in so consistently to get them retouched up.
Yeah, wow. That's a lot.
The audacity.
It just sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, how rude, honestly.
I thought permanent was supposed to be permanent. Like, what is the deal here?
That's awesome. I think Katie and I should get a friendship tattoo.
I absolutely would.
We'll talk about this behind the scenes.
Got it.
Cinderella is Dead is the book you're reading. Nice. Sarah agrees. She plays a TBR game. It's fun. Not necessarily the books I'm going to read.
And honestly, this is why I've stuck to like what is my TBR game at this point? The wheels of TBR. Because I'm like, here's the thing. That's just a bunch of prompts, right? Like, there's nothing like it's not like Brittany's TBR game. I absolutely love watching her TBR game. Mm-hmm. But some of the things that she gets on Timmy's are like too specific. like they have to be like a certain, you know what I'm saying? So like if she picks something for it, it has to be that thing. And I feel like I made my wheels of TBR game. I mean, it's very complicated because there's 1,000 wheels. Okay. But the thing is that I can usually finagle it. You know what I mean? So like if I land on like owned Kindle book, well, I have like 1,300 owned Kindle books. So like I could pick any of them. Good. So as long as I read an owned Kindle book that month, it counts. You know? Even if I don't read the one that I put in the TBR game. See? I finagle things. Also, have I finished my 12 Recs from 12 Friends? Absolutely not. I think I've read 2.
It's okay.
It's fine. I did that last year too. And actually one of the ones that I read was Katie's pick. I just did not read it in February like I was supposed to. Because I literally texted Katie and I was like, am I gonna tell y'all what book it was? Katie knows. But there's a dead mom trope. And I was like, is this dead mom really prevalent in this book? And she was like, oh my God. I did not think. Well, because, and here's the thing, I also had this book as an arc. And I'm pretty sure it came out like in February. So like in my brain, I was like, oh, I'm going to read this in February. It'll be fine. Plus, Katie had given it to me as a suggestion. I was like, this works great because I need to read it as an arc. Anyway, I did not read it until like March or April because I was like, there's no way. Like I started reading this book and I was like, we're already talking about like a gala for our dead mom, which is great. I mean, I'm glad that other people, not me, had wonderful mothers. Okay. I celebrate wonderful mothers. All right. So, but I texted Katie and I was like, is this prevalent like through the whole book? And she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't think about it. Yes. And I was like, listen, this is such like a niche trigger that like I don't expect people to remember every book they read with a dead mom. But I tried to read that book and then it was like the next 2 books after that, dead moms. And like one of them was a suggestion from Brittany and I was like, is this dead mom in the whole? And she was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to warn you about the dead mom. And I was like, great. And then I picked up another book that had a dead mom in it and I was like, you know what, I give up. And then I took like a week off from reading. I was like, clearly I need like a
That's how I feel though with dementia and Alzheimer's right now. I feel like every book I pick up, there is a relative that somebody's taking care of with Alzheimer's or dementia. I'm like, can we move on?
Yeah. Oh, I remember what the 3rd book was, and I ended up reading it because Brittany and I tried to do 12 months of nonfiction. That didn't work. It lasted 4 months, and then I gave up. But we read, oh my gosh, what is her name? Emily Gilmore.
Oh, yes.
Gilmore Girl?
Yeah. Yes, the 3rd Gilmore Girl. Okay, so we read that, and I mean, she is older, clearly. So, like, obviously, like, her parents have probably passed away. And it's mentioned briefly, and, like, she talks about, like, the grief of it or whatever, and that didn't bother me as much, but I think it's because it was nonfiction.
Yeah.
And it wasn't through the whole book. Like, it was just a section towards the end, and Brittany happened to get to that section before I did and was like, hey, she does talk about like the passing of her mom. And I was like, okay, but like I kind of expected it because like she's an older person, you know? So it didn't bother me as much, but like I picked up 2 fiction books in a row that had dead moms, and I was like, listen, this is not the time.
They're just haunting you. It's just coming for you.
But to be fair, my Rex have not disappointed. Am I right?
So listen, none of Katie's Rex have ever disappointed me, honestly.
Somebody screen record that. I need
like
that.
I want Katie to participate in the I want her to, if she wants to, participate in the reading my friend's favorite books project. You know, where she gives me like 5 or 6 of her favorite books to read. But I just feel like she would just take everyone. And actually the person so far, because I can't tell you who I'm currently working on, I'm so sorry. But the person so far that has gotten the highest scores was Leandra.
Oh.
Yeah. I did not give any of Leandra's books lower than a 4-star. And honestly, I was very surprised when I did this. Did it take me like 6 months to do her video? It did. It literally, I started it when it was warm enough outside that I could read outside, and then it ended when it was starting to get warm enough again, right? But like, because she gave me, because I tell people like, you need to give me books specifically that are your favorite. Do not try to cater the books to what you think I will enjoy. That's not the point of this video. Right. And I'm never like mean. Like, I'm never like, oh my God, this was the worst book. Like, even when I've DNF'd a book, like I have a reason for doing it. Like, it's not just because I'm an asshole. But I remember I looked at Leandra's list and I was like, this is a lot of cozy mystery, which like it's Leandra. So like I expected that, but I was like, I don't think I'm going to, I was skeptical, you know, but then I went in and I mean, she got a couple 6 stars even. And I was like, oh
my gosh. When is this vlog going to go up?
Leandra's vlog, her vlog went up in March.
Oh, it is up. Oh, okay.
Katie, I'll send you a direct link.
Amazing.
To the playlist.
Amazing.
Because I put everything in playlist, because then when people are like, oh, I missed this video, I'm like, okay, well, it's in this playlist. You're so welcome. But I'll just send you the Reading My Friend's Favorite Books playlist because it has all of the videos in there. So if you missed any other ones, because I think I have Michelle from, I think her channel was Michelle Loves Reading, I think. But she doesn't even upload anymore. We used to do sprints a lot with Lexi, from Lexi. But she doesn't do YouTube anymore. She's mostly on like Instagram. And then I did Kelsey, Leandra, and Sasha. I think those are the only 4. Because Sasha's was the last one that I did. That went up in like August, I think. And now I'm working on another one, but I can't tell you who it is. And I also can't tell you the books that I'm reading for it, because if I do, it'll give it away.
So you can't even like private chat us who you are?
I'll private chat y'all.
Okay. Secrets.
But I can't tell the internet. And like the internet doesn't even really know the books I'm reading for it because it's too obvious.
Okay, that was actually going to be my guess. I feel very smart.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can see that. Well, Sarah found the link for the playlist.
Thanks, Sarah. Because I was trying to find it and I was not succeeding on my own channel. Okay.
All right. I think we're going to go into a sprint now. I'll do an hour and a half if that's okay.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Here we go. And a complete contrast of the pink. We've got some Halloween vibes. There we go. All right. Happy reading, everyone. We'll see you in an hour and a half. And here's the link for the vlog playlist, Neva's vlog playlist that's covering her face. Feel free to watch all of the videos while we're sprinting.
Yes, true. They are.
Yeah.
I think the first one is probably pretty short, but I think the other ones are kind of long. Because listen, I talk a lot, and I also don't edit very well, so it's fine.
It's all right. We like the long chatty vlogs. All right. Happy reading, everyone. We'll see you soon. Hello, how did you go? I think Neva's talking to someone else. That's okay.
Hello,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I was talking to my
I wasn't sure.
because you don't win shit. Anyway, no, you don't. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Anyway, we were talking about financial things, and I fret over financial things, and so he was like, "Well, this is a birthday gift, and this is a birthday gift, and this you have to have for work, and this you have to have for work." Anyway, it's fine, you know. What did I do during last night? I diamond painted.
Nice.
And I watched a YouTube video. And that's it. I've not read anything. Like I finished Myers. I finished Myers earlier. And now I don't know what I even want to pick up, to be honest. I do have an audiobook that I could listen to. I just don't really feel like listening to it right now.
Yeah.
So I'm basically going to fail Fable because I'm not going to get these books done by the end of it. But it's fine.
That's okay. I listened to more of my audiobook and just did some washing and had a bit of lunch. But yeah, I didn't do too much. I feel like I could go for a nap right now. I'm just in that mood, but I've got to stay awake, otherwise I won't sleep later. Plan for November and December is to do short books or audiobooks because I have a job over Christmas which starts in November and goes till Christmas Eve. Yeah, well, that's probably good. If you've got a busy work schedule, then short books are a great idea. Get those long ones out of the way before you get too busy. City of Ghosts is okay. I thought it was going to be more on the lines of Addie LaRue, but it seems more middle grade-ish. Not bad for middle grade though. Okay, I guess when you're expecting something different and then
I could see if you're expecting something different.
Yeah, but that's good. You're still enjoying it. Tattoos are too big of a commitment to me. My siblings have one, but I don't have that kind of time. Yeah, I have some,
but mine are really small. And I know people can see them in videos because people ask me all the time what they are. So I'll tell everyone what they are because you can see them in my videos because they're all on my wrist. So if I wear, and I know people always see it when I do this, and that's what the one that they always ask about. But this is my opa's handwriting, and I got it obviously I didn't know he was gonna die. Okay, but I got it in 2018, so he died in November, but I got the tattoo done the week before his birthday in July. And then I sent him the picture, and my step grandma helped me pay for it, which was very nice of her. Obviously I didn't know he was going to die, but I'm glad I got it when I did. And then this one is a tattoo. My friend wanted a friendship tattoo. And here's the thing. I do love this person, but we're not besties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she wanted to get this elaborate best friend, and I was absolutely not. I need something that is small and dainty. So if I have to if we're not friends anymore, I can just be yeah, that was cute. So I picked this out on Pinterest, and we both got it in the same spot.
That's cute.
And then these are birds. Okay, people always think this is a brand new tattoo because I got pink around the edges, but this is also a friendship tattoo. I don't know if I can hold it. There we go. This is also a friendship tattoo that I got with my friend Brooke. Just Brooke. I almost said Brooklyn. And this is Brooklyn. But no, my friend Brooke. When I lived in Florida, I think I was 23 because this was my first tattoo ever. And I have birds and she has an anchor because she found this quote that was "You are the wind beneath my wings." And then the other part of the quote was, "You are the anchor that keeps me grounded," or something.
Yeah.
And we didn't want all the words.
Yeah.
So she got the anchor and I got the birds.
Yeah. That's cute.
For that little tattoo haul. I have more piercings than I have tattoos, I think.
Yeah.
But I want more tattoos. They're just so freaking expensive.
Yeah, they are. And
That's
they do
my
take
problem.
so much time.
Yeah. And like I have really small tattoos, so none of my tattoos took more than like half an hour.
Yeah.
But I do have some that I just really would like to get in the future that are larger pieces. But I also like I have the time to do it. For me, it's about the money to do it.
Yeah, they are expensive. Hello. Hate needles and have major anxiety, so I'll stick with temporary ones. Fair enough.
That's fair.
Hellos. Proud Canadian right now. The Jays just won the first game of the World Series. I'm not even a baseball fan, but this is exciting. Nice.
I'm not even Canadian or a baseball fan, but I'm happy for you.
Me too. And then this is the link again. Why was there? What was in the playlist?
Oh, okay. So I guess so I watch a lot of like commentary YouTube.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I have private playlists.
Yes. Okay.
That are like, and the names of these playlists are crazy. Okay, like I have one that's called like "Bitch, Watch This Next" because like I will just put things in my watch. I've stopped using my watch later because it will just accumulate videos. Like I have videos on there from like 5 years ago. Like it just accumulates videos, so I have to break everything up. So I'm pretty sure that play or that specific video was supposed to go in my listen while you diamond paint playlist, because a lot of the commentary and like true crime stuff that I watch, I put into a diamond painting playlist. And if I don't have any whipping chats to watch, because I have a couple, I think like 3 or 4 diamond painting channels that I watch consistently enough that like the timeline of their whipping chats, I'm basically like following their life. You know what I mean? It's very cool of me, but it's fine. So like I want to hear about like their kids every week. And like I follow a lady, her name's Daphne, but she moved from America to Canada. I think she's been in Canada now for like 2 years, but I've been watching her since the beginning of diamond painting, my diamond painting journey. And like I went back and like watched all of her whipping chats. So now I'm like caught up. And so like I want to hear about like her Canadian adventures, and like she's about to get some dogs and stuff, right? But I will watch these or listen to these commentary channels, and there is a controversy that is still going on. I believe her name is Wheelchair Rapunzel, and I think it's a family channel from what I like. But the one that I specifically put accidentally in that playlist, I hope no one has like used that playlist, because it's a little embarrassing. Like, and it would be jarring if you weren't expecting it, because this specific commentary person talks about childhood SA.
Oh, okay.
Because she's experienced it. And so she talks about like how predatory like child channels or family channels specifically that showcase the children, not like family channels that are just like the mom like talking or whatever, but like family channels specifically that make money off the children, like how dangerous it can be because of like AI. And I guess I accidentally put it in that playlist, which I don't check my playlist most of the time. So I'm sure I just like clicked the wrong one. So I apologize if
Lucky it wasn't anything really bad.
But it wasn't anything like bad. Like I don't watch, but I do watch commentary that could be triggering to other people.
If you don't want to watch it and just comes on for you. Yeah, that's okay. Sure, it's okay.
But I mean, you would have had to watch like 5 hours worth of video.
So you're committed. Hello to Nina. Hello to Chrissy. Hope you're doing well. Sarah read 60 pages, ate a sandwich, and an Aerobar. Nice. Hello to Chrissy. Read 132 pages. Lovely. Just laying down for the day. A day of moving to a different appointment. Apt. I'm used to APT meaning appointment at work. That's what I just said, appointment. One cheaper and includes things we want. Apartment. Oh my gosh. There we go. I got there in the end. And includes things we want and closer to the boys' middle school. Nice. Well, I'm glad that you've found a great place to live. I was like, why am I mispronouncing that? But that makes more sense. Had a shower and am planning my November TBR. I need to do this in the next sprint, otherwise I'm never going to do it. 73% in The Nun's Tale. Read a few essays in The Butterfly's Way, edited by Edwidge Danticat, and read part of the preface in a poetry book called Auto Epitaph. Nice. Lots happening for you, Jamie. Hello to Chrissy. Also made and ate a roast beef, cheese, and pickle sandwich on rye. That sounds so good. Oh my god. Nina made it to 52%. Awesome. Worked a bit and read 10% of a Christian nonfiction called Crazy Love. Very good. Hope you're enjoying it. Just messaged Nina. I'm reading. Crystal suggested a Dramini fanfic to me. That's like on Spotify. So I'm reading that. I think it's called Dreamland. Meet Me in Dreamland. So I'm listening to that, and it's quite good. So yeah, I'm just listening to that, even though I want to sit down and actually read my next Rena Kent book. So I'm actually reading the book that's about Killian Carson, the guy in God of Malice, his parents. So I'm up to that.
I need to continue my Rena.
Yeah, I'm so far in, I can't stop now.
I think what I need to do is I need to do some kind of like content around it, because here's the thing about me. I'll tell you in a moment, Sarah, what I'm reading. Here's the thing about me. I suck at series. Like, I will start a series and I will be like, yes, I'm like really enjoying the series. Like, I did like God of Malice. Like, I gave it 3.5 stars. I just kind of felt like we started really intense and then dude just turned into a simp. That was my issue. It's fine. Yeah. Like, I'm not mad about it. I will continue the series. But then I just never pick up the rest. And it's really because like I don't want the series to end. Because like Dreamland Billionaires. Yeah. I owned all 3 of those books. Now, mind you, I read the first 2 before I owned them, right? But I bought all of the books like last year. I had them all for almost a year before I picked up the 3rd book and like finished it. Like, I read 20% of the 20 or 30% of the book and then just set it down. And then like love, what is the other one? Lakefront Billionaires. Yeah. Because she had Love Arranged come out. I own all 3 of those books. I have them. I can see them on my shelf right in front of me. And I have read 25% of Love Arranged. Yeah. And have not moved forward. Because I know it's because like in my head, I'm like, well, once this ends, like, what am I going to do? Like, you know, I'm going to read another series. That's what I'm going to do. I have like 30 series that I started just this year because like I will start the series and then never move on. Yeah. I think I just need to start making content around series. Like I need to do like like how I do with my KU. I need to do like a series clean out. Yeah. Or just like binge one series each episode. And I just need to like put on a spinner wheel. Yeah. And have absolutely no say in what I'm reading. I mean, then I know I'm going to get slapped with like Throne of Glass or something. Yeah. But I have the audiobook. Well, it's a KU book, but when you download it from KU in America, I don't know about anywhere else. Okay. I live in America. You can get the audiobook with it. And it's called All Superheroes Need PR. Nice. And it's by a Black author. And like here, I'll show you the cover. The cover is like so cute. It's like a pink cover. Pink. Like it's, I hope you can see it. Oh, nice. Yeah. Like it's so cute. And I just need to listen to it. Mm-hmm. But because we've been doing Smatella, I've been reading a book a day. Yeah. And here's the thing. When your girl finishes a book, then my brain is like, cool, we finished a book today, even if it's like 50 pages, and then my brain shuts off.
Yeah, that's how I felt too after that one. I
So that's
forgot that I
fine.
had to keep books.
I'm sure that tomorrow I'll do, because like I did finish Myers today, so my brain will only shut off until tomorrow. So like tomorrow I'll probably pick up All Superheroes New PR, or if I get bored, I'll just listen to it. But yeah.
I feel like if you continue on with God of Malice as well, at least Rena Kent just has so many books out that it's okay. Like the series kind of never ends.
Well, and I did like Beautiful Venom.
Yeah.
Now here's what I'm going to tell you. The beginning of that book, where she does like the trial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Made me disassociate. Like my brain completely freaked out. Like I'm not mad that I read it, but my brain, like when she was, like being chased and all of that, and then he was like, if you want it to end, you can tell me this. You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
My brain absolutely freaked out.
Mm.
And I was like, am I going to continue this? But like I did finish it. I gave it 5 stars.
Yeah.
I don't know what about it wasn't a 6-star. I feel like it should be because I think about this book all the time.
I can't believe that, without like spoiling, but that he just made up those trials. Like, bro.
Right. Right. Like, because here's the thing.
It's all for nothing.
And like you and Sarah had been like, hey dude, like it starts like it's really intense, whatever. And I think going into it, I was expecting it to be that way because God of Malice was that way.
Yeah.
And I was actually kind of hoping, because of the experience I had with God of Malice, that Beautiful Venom would just continue to be
the same.
What it was. But I was not expecting it to like punch me in the face the way it did. And Brianna, 4 Paws in a Book, Brianna, had also read it. And so I had been like texting the group chat and I like saying like, wow, like this book is crazy, blah, blah, blah. And she had been like, it gets better, like it'll be fine, like this is, the most intense part. Which like I do like Rena Kent's writing. I think is very easy to read. I think that it goes by quickly.
Yeah.
But I also don't know that I would recommend Rena Kent to anybody.
Yeah, I think if you like dark romance, you would like her, because she does have some that are quite a lot darker, and you can't really tell. That's the thing I struggle with though. Like I can't tell or go into them how dark it's going to be unless they start absolutely crazy like God of Malice. But I feel like maybe I just become desensitized after that book, but like the rest weren't like that for me.
I feel like after I read The Sinner by Chantal Tessier, like I was just like, I mean, I will have moments. I almost never stop reading a dark romance at this point. Like unless the writing or something has to be bad. Like something about the book has to actually be bad. But otherwise, like if it's just an intense thing, I'll just put it down for a little while and then come back to it later.
Yeah.
But I know it's because like my first true foray into dark romance, other than like Emily McIntyre, right? Because I had read Hooked already by that point, was The Sinner by Chantal Tessier. And he uses a loaded implement to like do the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not supposed to like actually do the thing. So he uses that. And I remember like I read this book, I set it down for an entire year. And then I was like, I need to know what happens. And I picked it back up and I finished it. And I gave it 5 stars. Like, it was good. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't think that it's necessary. I don't understand why all these damn dark romances have 2 epilogues. I don't need 2 epilogues.
I know. They just keep going.
Like, unless it's like an epilogue from each POV, I need 1 epilogue.
Yeah.
And The Sinner has an epilogue. And then it has an epilogue like 15 or 18 years later. And I'm like, I don't need this, bro. You don't need to prove to me that 18 years later, they're still like getting down in the kitchen while the kids leave.
Yeah.
Like, please, relax.
Yeah.
You don't need to know that.
Glenda got to page 224 of Blood at the Root. Got to 47% in Where They Last Saw Her by Marcy R. Rendon, an Indigenous mystery thriller. Very good. I hope you're enjoying it. You're so close to halfway.
Yeah.
And also did some crocheting. I'm making a large granny square for my kitty to sleep on. Cute. And writing up 2 long overdue NetGalley reviews so I can head into November fresh. Nice. Great plan. Yeah, I was going to say, if Chrissy's got any tattoos, I'm sure they are Disney related, which I love that. Yeah, fair enough. Fair. That is hard for me. I feel like I could get a few things, or like book related, yes. Like I've got book related ones, but it's so easy for things to become cancelled. And like,
well, because here's the thing, like I still want it, but there is a quote from a book series that I want, but I'm like, the author is a terrible person, so I don't know and like where I would put it would be on my arm.
Yeah, well, mine are on my near my foot, so it's hidden.
So like you'd always be able to see it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think in that case, like the author isn't getting anything out of you getting that, and it's what it meant to you.
Yeah, I'm not like paying the like the author is not tattooing it on me. Yeah, like it's already out there. Here, I'm just gonna go get a nice Tamlin tattoo and call it a day.
Like, Tamlin?
Absolutely not. Honestly, it's just because, like, do you remember last year when it was like a trend for these chicks to like go get Tamlin tattoos and then they would continue the series and be upset? And I'm like, why would you do that?
Oh, sad.
Like, do you not have any friends that read this fucking series before you did?
Yeah. I can't even believe people like him at the start though. Like, I just didn't like him to begin with.
I think it's because of the Beauty and the Beast aspect of the first book.
Yeah, okay.
Because truthfully, I was rooting for Tamlin in the first book. And then I read the second book and I was like, you're a piece of shit. I hate you.
I finally continued. I'm up to Silver Flames now, and he continues to be a piece of shit the whole time. I thought he was
I think the first book, the appeal is that there is that subtle like Beauty and the Beast aspect to it, and so we want him to be we want him to be good.
Yeah.
And then he just does such egregious shit in the second book.
Yeah.
That we're like, never mind, bro.
Yeah.
You fucked it up. You had one job. Let me look and see what book it is because I have it on Audible. What? I can't speak. I have it on Audible.
I read Kindred.
Yeah, that I don't think that's the one I read.
I think I read it during Mystic, not this year, but last year.
So I've read Fledgling.
Mm-hmm.
I've also read Parable of the Sour, which Parable of the Sour was rough. I mean, Octavia Butler is kind of rough anyway.
Yeah, but good. Like they're
as it should be.
Yeah.
And I do like Octavia E. Butler, but I have to really be in the headspace.
Yeah, prepare yourself for that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Like if somebody was like, here, read an Octavia Butler just like on a Tuesday, I'd be like, absolutely not. I'm so sorry. Like I really have to be like in a headspace that's what I'm going to be reading.
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoyed reading Kindred. I thought it was really good. I also read the graphic novel of it as well, which just like heightened. I feel like that was really good graphic novel because I like to, whenever I read like classics and stuff, I don't know why, but I really like to read them in graphic novel form afterwards. I just find it really helps me. Like I don't think Kindred's a classic.
I think it's because when you take any book really, but especially classics, which most people just categorize as being boring.
Yeah.
And you put it into a graphic novel form, like there has to be artwork.
Yeah. I just thought it was a really
it makes it just more
story
engaging
to make
to your eyeballs.
Yeah. Hello, been lurking and reading How Bad Things Can Get by Darcy Coates. Taking a break to cook breakfast at 1 a.m. Nice. That sounds like such a vibe. Yes, I got there eventually. Apologies. Doing okay. Had better days. Oh no. Well, hopefully something better comes up soon. Everyone has their down moments, and yeah, it's all for a reason, I'm sure. But I'm wishing you all the best and your family and everything. And yeah, defrosting some barbecue pulled pork so I can make sliders for dinner. Nice. Pasta salad. Wish Vanessa was awake for this series conversation. Oh dear. I purposely put continuous series on my TBR wheel so it makes me pick them up. Yeah.
Yeah, I also have it in my TBR game, but at this point, like I have so many prompts that like I don't get it very often.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is true. God of Fury, you will love it, I think. So good. So good. Oh my God.
I'm going to continue the series.
Yeah. I feel like it's just a continuous all around, everyone has this experience at this point.
I also find that if I read the first book in a series and then I immediately continue it, it will get done.
Yeah.
But if I decide to take a break, it might be 10 years before I ever pick it up again. So
yeah. Fair enough. Vanessa got the 5th in a series off NetGalley without realizing it was the 5th. Oh no. So easy to do. But the
I've
5th,
done
that. The sequel I do often. But hopefully it's one of those interconnected ones and it's not an actual series you have to read before, but it probably is. Sarah needs to do a continuing series vlog. Yeah, I really do as well. I read from Elizabeth Stevens before her Alien Monster series and really enjoyed them. The first book is Taken to Boraxia. Nice. Sounds like fun.
Listen,
yeah, you seriously
Nina,
did.
this is what I do. I don't half-ass my dark romance. Like I'm just gonna pick up the most intense shit and just go with it. No. See, and I tell everyone else, like, oh, you should start slow with dark romance. Like, don't traumatize yourself. And then I'm just out here traumatizing myself.
Yeah. Where's the fun in that? It was good. I'm so excited for Sweet Venom. Like the couples that it's going to follow from now on, I'm so excited about. I feel like we got the most boring one out of the way and it wasn't even boring. So it's just going to be great. Yeah, I see this. I love Temlin because I love Beauty and the Beast. Fair.
Yeah, I feel like that's what the appeal of Tamlin is.
Yeah. I guess I just don't really care for Beauty and the Beast. I don't know.
But I think that's it. Is if you and it's not like I feel like it's not even like a super like in your face like this is clearly a Beauty and the Beast like retelling.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's just inspired by kind of like Throne of Glass. Like, people are like, oh, well, this is a Cinderella retelling. And I'm like, I feel like it's more inspired by aspects of Cinderella. Like, I see the Cinderella aspects in Throne of Glass, but it's not a true Cinderella retelling.
God, no.
Okay. Cinderella was not an assassin. I'm sorry.
No. And Kale is not Prince Charming.
Absolutely.
Hate that man.
Listen, I love Kale though.
I can't.
Dorian honestly, is fine. I didn't like Dorian at first. The first couple books, I could not stand Dorian. Like I wanted to throw him out a window.
Yeah, he was he's a prince.
But I understand why people don't like Kale, but also I do.
Yeah.
What is that? Carrot. Just throw it away. The carrots that I told her to put in the damn fridge.
Okay, I'll have to check this out. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I definitely need to read more of Octavia. Will 2026 be the year that Neva goes raw vegan and only reads Western?
Absolutely not, Chris.
Only
Chris
those
asking me these weird things, and I'm like, no, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, at least she's sticking to it. She's got this. Yes, I know. I'm just waiting because I know the second one comes out soon as well.
You can keep your shipping with your shipping.
I haven't. I'm trying to read in order now because I did veer off because of Beautiful Venom,
Storage,
and I was going to for this one.
Your storage thing will come with like a pocket.
I don't know. I might. Maybe if I get sick of this storyline, I will go into the future just to do it. But we'll see. Also stall out in series if I don't immediately start the next book. That's why I tend to tackle them by binge reading at least 3 or 4 in a row. Yeah, I feel like I'm just not a binge reader of series that often, but when I do it, I have fun. So maybe I need to do that. Since Rena Kent, I feel like I have been binge reading a bit more.
Yeah, I think I just need to like. I think in December I'm gonna focus on some series.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I really want to get like the Addicted, was it the Calloway Sisters? Whatever.
Yeah,
that one. Like I really want to get that series like done. Like I own every book in that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about the fact that like I read the first book in like 2023 and then proceeded, or 2024, and then proceeded to buy the entire like 16 book series or whatever it is.
Oh dear.
Why did I do that? Because I have no chill.
It's okay. Safe space.
It's
Jamie has the arc for book number 26 in the Alexander McCall Smith series, and I was at book 11 last month, so I'm hoping to read them in groups of 5, and we'll get to 26 in November. Nice. There's a long way to go. I always heard Cinderella was an assassin in the fairy tale. I mean, you never know.
I mean, I never heard this version of the fairy tale, but you know.
Yes, well, there was like little cameos of Gareth in Beautiful Venom, so yeah, I need to, especially if Nikolai's in it. Oh my gosh. I feel like binge reading a series only works if you like all the characters. If there's a character that pisses you off, why would you want multiple of that in a row? Yeah, you definitely need to be obsessed with like multiple aspects of the book and really be enjoying it to get into it. But sometimes you can push through. Yeah, that would be good. I'm sure someone has. I've been getting better at skipping books of couples or tropes I don't like and just continuing the series. If you can do that, that's so good. I'm just like I gotta finish it, even if I don't like it. Sometimes I'll DNF, but I'll definitely try and start and push through sometimes. I don't think you've ever read a series, Chris. You are more of a standalone trauma book, contemporary trauma book kind of person. So yeah, I can see that happening. Hello, Jean. Going to bed but reading Diary of Blood and at 26%. Nice. Thanks for popping in. I've been known to quit a series if the characters that are annoying. Yeah. Rarely, but happens more the more I get older and more grumpy. Fair enough. Yeah, I like to read summaries sometimes if it's been a little while since.
Actually, this is what I like about, so Kindle did an update.
Mm-hmm.
So when you read a series, it will ask you if you want a recap.
Yeah, I did see that.
So, and like I tested it out because I wanted to see like how accurate the recaps were, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I actually tested it with I'm trying to think which one. I think I tested it with one of the Throne of Glass books, because technically I've read, if you count Assassin's Blade, because I've read Assassin's Blade first. I've read up through Queen of Shadows.
Okay.
The problem is that then I tried to do the tandem read and I couldn't remember anything because I took so much time in between each book that I was like, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
What is happening? I don't know. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. But so like I just opened up Pucking Strong, which is the fourth book. Yeah, the fourth book in the Jacksonville Rays, and it will say like it says like recaps in this series, and then you can click that and it'll show you all the books that have recaps.
Nice.
So and they only do recaps for like the main books. They're not going to do there's no recap for like the novellas, which I don't really think you would need anyway, because those are just extra scenes.
Yeah.
But like if I clicked on Pucking Around for a recap, it does give you a thing that's like recap has spoilers. Like it asks if you want to continue. So then you hit I understand, and then it gives you you're not gonna be able to read it but it gives you an entire recap of the book. So so I've been using this feature because I don't always want like, especially if it's like a 10-book series.
Yeah.
If I'm only on if I'm on like book 5, I'm not trying to read books 1 through 4 again.
Yeah. I'm always Googling summaries when I've tried to, and then it's really hard to find without getting spoiled for the other books. So
yeah, I'll also sometimes look them up on YouTube, but I find that a lot of times when I look them up on YouTube, they are full series recaps.
Yeah.
Not just like one book at a time. And I don't want a full series recap.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, we probably better go into our last sprint. Otherwise, we're not going to have enough time. I'll do an hour, and then we'll have about 15 minutes to chat before we go over to Aoife's channel. All right, happy reading, everyone. We'll see you in an hour. Hello. Neva has gone to bed. She will be back around the last sprint of Eva's sprints, I believe. How did you guys go in your last sprint? I hope it went well, but it isn't your last sprint because we're heading over to Eva's channel. Make sure you're following through the playlist link so it just continues to play. And we're gonna like do a lot more sprints. We've got like maybe 12 hours. No. Still not 12 hours left. 17 hours left, I think. So yeah, the sprints are still sprinting. I'm so tired, especially in that sprint. I struggled. Get out of there, please, Bambi. But I had a coffee and I listened to a little bit of the audiobook. And then, yeah, I just kind of like sat on the lounge and didn't do anything, but that's okay. Let's see where we're at. Chris did read a series, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoos. Tattoo. It was okay, but nothing I want to revisit. Fair enough. Series aren't for everyone, so I get that. Rarely start series later, partially since there are not a lot of psychological thriller or non-fiction series. Yeah, that's true. If that's what you enjoy, then yes. But being a chronically romantasy and fantasy lover myself, there are lots of series. Sometimes it's like, I wish this wasn't a series. Jean's been lurking. Listen to Assistant to the Veil in the beginning of the year and have meant to listen to the others. Yes, I loved the first book, and then the second book was a bit meh for me, but it's also something I've never just continued on with, but I need to. That is true. I find those genres tend to have characters that act like they don't have brain cells. Well, it's not too much of a generalization because there definitely is, because that's how they make their oh my gosh, someone at the door? No, someone's walking past. That's how they make their drama. Yeah, well, Caroline Peckham and Susan Valentini are with Zodiac Academy. Oh my gosh. And then there's Rena Kent, who just does not long series, but they're just forever interconnected. That's okay. Sarah finished Flip Trick. Nice. I hope you enjoyed. Do you know what you're going to read next? Are you going to wait for Smatella? We're reading Halloween next, aren't we? I'm excited for that one. Got to 74%, loaded the dishwasher and warmed up some garlic bread. Nice. We were just talking about potentially getting pizza for dinner, and I just really feel like garlic bread. So I hope you enjoy your garlic bread. Now on page 193, read 10% more. Read 10% more. Thanks for the sprints. That's okay. Thanks for joining us and keeping me company. Gonna make a milkshake before Eva sprints. Nice. That sounds great. I will end a little bit sooner than the time, so you guys can get all ready to go. And yeah, do things like make a milkshake. It's midnight here, so I'm going to go to bed. We'll join again tomorrow. Lovely. We'll see you soon, Nina. Thanks for joining us. Prefer series that can be read as standalone, so then I don't need to remember. Yeah, fair enough. Think I'll read the next Smatella book, but also I think I'm going to start filming a new reading vlog tomorrow. Fair enough. I think I actually meant to schedule some sprints in for tomorrow, but I don't think I'm in the mood. I think I'm too tired that I'll probably just have like a big sleep in, join Smartella and then get out of there. Actually, I won't be on Smartella because it's at like 3 a.m. my time. But that's okay. Got to page 212 of Blood at the Root. Nice. That's okay. I will see you very soon. I hope you all have a good rest of your sprints. And I'm sure it's going to be fun. Fair enough. Well, that's even better because then you can add what you want to add and you know what's going into it. And it's always better homemade anyway. So that's good. All right, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. It has been so fun. Make sure you're subscribed to everyone down below that's doing 24-hour sprints. It's always such a fun time and I love being a part of it. But yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Have a lovely rest of your day and enjoy Aoife's sprints. Bye.